So this may be the finale of the Quiet series, especially when it comes to the workforce, in which we are digging more into these crazy ass trends that started to happen not only from TikTok, but now that they're trying to name it in the company that they work at. So this recent one that I started to discover is called loud quitting, which I don't get what's the reason for calling it loud quitting and, making a scene or whatever and stuff like that. But basically, it's just an employee airing out their grievances about where they work and being very fed up with the manager or whoever it is that's in charge of that company. And this could happen at any company. When we think of work, at least me, when I illustrate the idea of work, I'm thinking a cubicle office, shirt and tie, slacks, slack pants, chinos and dress shoes. But that could happen at any job. It could happen at retail. It could happen at a food place. It could happen anywhere. It can even happen if you are a maintenance cleaner. So there's always different concepts of the loud quitting idea. But I wanted to share this article with you and for you to read more, because I'm only going to read a certain amount. And I'll share this article with you so you can read it more. So let's check it out. Loud quitting. What is it and how to stop it at work? You found our guide to loud quitting. Loud quitting is a workplace trend that involves an employee making a scene or openly expressing perceived negative aspects of their working experience before or during resignation. This phenomenon grew out of the Great Resignation, similar to quiet quitting. This term is the opposite of quiet quitting and is related to bare minimum Mondays, quiet firing, and employee turnover, and grumpy staying, which is like the funniest, most frivolous names in order to say you just don't like your job and you want to quit. I mean, it just keeps going. This article includes loud quitting definition, loud quitting versus quiet quitting, causes of loud quitting, effects of loud quitting, what to do about loud quitting. Here's what you need to know. Loud quitting definition. Loud quitting in the workplace is all about making a big exit and a statement. Rather than simply disengaging and quietly resigning, workers cause conflict and actively call out working conditions. In this phenomenon, the employee leaves their job boldly and expressively, ensuring that colleagues and superiors can't ignore their experience. This kind of quitting often involves making strong statements, having heated arguments, and pulling off dramatic actions, all to send a powerful message about why that worker is leaving. This concept may also include employees turning to their social media or similar public-facing outlets to spread the word about the employee's reason for leaving and the conditions at the company. By loud quitting, individuals aim to assert their grievances, bring attention to systemic problems, or seek resolutions for perceived injustices. Ultimately, the practice is a way to make a lasting impact on the specific workplace and a demand for better job conditions from employers at large. Loud quitting versus quiet quitting. Loud and quiet quitting represent two distinctive approaches to leaving a job or situation, yet often stem from similar feelings of employee dissatisfaction. Loud quitting involves a bold and attention-grabbing departure where individuals express employee discontent and dissatisfaction dramatically or assertively. This form of quitting aims to make a strong statement and leave a lasting impact on those witnessing the departure. And something, I don't really think it does really a lot. Maybe there's already fellow coworkers that already have an understanding, just like you, that you're fed up with a job and you don't like it. But like making a scene could potentially make you make an ass of yourself. And, coworkers would be like, well, damn, what's really got into him? He really didn't like it here. I could tell. I knew he was going to blow up. And then they just wind up going back to what they're doing as employees. On the other hand, quiet quitting involves a more subtle and discreet approach. Individuals who quietly quit may not overtly express discontent or reveal intentions. Instead, these teammates may gradually disengage from their responsibility, become less proactive, or seek alternative employment opportunities discreetly, which I agree with. Quiet quitting often reflects a desire to avoid conflict or burn bridges, and individuals may prioritize maintaining positive relationships or avoiding disruption in the current environment. However, the same individual can quiet quit or loud quit depending on the situation. That employee may even do this both at the same job, switching tactics from quiet quitting to loud quitting if the worker decides that simply doing the bare minimum is insufficient, and a more intense exit may be more cathartic and or effective. So just to read some of the quiet ones, you can read this on your own time, but just to give you ones that's the causes of loud quitting without actually reading the whole thing, just so you can check it out. Some examples that I'll tell you here: unaddressed grievances, toxic work environment, lack of opportunities for growth, ethical concerns, ineffective leadership, lack of work-life balance, discrimination and inequality, burnout, or excessive workload. And then if you could check it out from here and read the rest: effects of loud quitting, disruption within the organization, increased visibility of organization issues, public perception and reputation, potential legal ramifications, and more. So those are a couple of things that we should pay attention to in this quiet series. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you miss any of the reading and if you would like to read more, I will leave this article in the description. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Peace.